Over the past couple years, we, the fandoms, have been told that many of our favorite books are going to become TV shows or movies. Obviously, when a streaming service or a studio buys the production rights to a book, they're not promising anything, but like they get our hopes up real bad. I feel like there have been so many books optioned for TV and film and stuff like that recently, and then like months later, there was a huge drop-off in any news. And in some cases, we just never hear about it again. But not today, because I went digging. And I am going to update you on all of our favorite books and their potential book-to-screen adaptations and whether or not they're actually happening. Things could change, and I understand that the reason a lot of these studios jump on the rights for a book is because they see it take off in TikTok or it has a massive following, and they want the rights to make that because they know it has a built-in fan base, which is why they should make some of these maybe. But let's get into it. First up is Fourth Wing. I feel like this is one of the most highly anticipated adaptations. It is meant to be coming to Amazon Prime. The showrunner is Moira Walley-Beckett. I hope I said her name correctly. You might know her because she worked on Breaking Bad. I have a note that she is an Emmy Award winner, so I hope we can expect very good quality out of this. But as of right now, all I could find is that it's in progress, but there's no release date and there's no real updates past the fact that they have someone in that showrunner position. However, they plan to adapt all 5 books. I don't know if you can buy the rights to a book in advance like that. I assume so. I assume it's like a deal with an author that you can buy. You know, publishing houses will sign a contract for a trilogy, so maybe that's how it works with TV. Twilight? General excitement. Okay, Twilight is getting remade into an animated series. And not only is it Twilight, this is so exciting, it's gonna be Midnight Sun, which means that the series is going to be Twilight from Edward's perspective. This is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. It's definitely greenlit, like it's happening. Lionsgate Television is producing the show. Stephanie Meyer is on as an executive producer. They don't have a cast yet, but like they announced it as a thing that is for sure going to happen. I assume with animation, like there's a time period of the artists kind of going back and forth on the look of things before they hire on voice actors. I'm so excited to see like style and how it's gonna look. Please don't shoot the messenger. Both of these are owned by Hulu. Earlier this year, they announced that development for ACOTAR had stopped. And do you know who was involved in this show? The showrunner was Ronald D. Moore. I didn't know that name, but like he did Outlander. Be so serious right now. Think about the vibes, think about the aesthetics, particularly book 1. I can't believe we lost him. It's not officially canceled, and considering how ACOTAR, unlike every other book on Book Talk, it has had sustained popularity for a long time. Most books on Book Talk, they get really popular for a little while and they fizzle out, and usually when they're really popular, I think that's when a lot of the time we hear news and rumblings about maybe a TV show, maybe a movie type of thing, but ACOTAR has managed to stay. Sarah J. Maas books are very well sustained on TikTok, and so I haven't given up on it yet. I have no confirmed sources on this other than like people talking on TikTok, but apparently like Sarah J. Maas was on the project, allegedly. She was very vocal and very sticklery about details in the books being in the TV show and stuff, and in my opinion, that's an author going to bat for not only her characters, but for her fans. If anybody is going to know what we want, it is going to be Sarah. But I'm just kind of wondering if that's why things stopped. If we couldn't agree on anything, if nothing was moving forward and we were stuck at the script, I could see that, you know, maybe being what happened there, because I don't know what else would have happened. This is so popular. The fan base is huge. I don't know. I'm not giving up on this one yet, but right now it's been like just completely shelved. Same thing here. Back in September of 2016, Hulu said they were going to make this into a TV show. One of the writers who was going to be on the project was involved with the 100, which I don't know why, but I feel like there's a big crossover in those fan bases because of the YA type of vibes. I think it could have been cool, but there's been no updates since last year. It just kind of seems like the project has been shelved alongside with ACOTAR, which is just deeply upsetting. Harry Potter. I am so excited for this. It's coming to HBO as a TV show in 2026, which is really far away when I say it out loud. But they're going to be adapting all 7 books. Each season is going to be one of the books. HBO said that it's going to be an in-depth and more accurate representation of the books. Now, I think they did a great job with the movies. I think you are limited in how much you can pack into a movie, and that a series is a great way to explore more of those details. We have a showrunner and a director and and J.K. Rowling is on as an executive producer. Casting has started. They're looking for kid actors in like the UK and Ireland, looking for Ron, Harry, and Hermione. I don't envy the children that get this role because they have some pretty big shoes to fill. But I'm really interested to see kind of that whole thing come together, because I'll get an HBO subscription for that. I will do it. Red Queen. So Red Queen, it sounds like it's still in development. It's just going slow. It's meant to be a drama series coming to Peacock. There's no release date yet, but there's a lot of good people on this project. We have, as just like producer overseer, Elizabeth Banks, our very own Effie Trinket. She's gonna star in a supporting role too. And Victoria Aveyard is included in writing the script. Maybe it's going slow because Victoria Aveyard has been publishing massive tomes recently. I think her most recent stuff has been adult fantasy, so long books. Visually, it is going to be stunning. The different powers and stuff is just, it's gonna be really, really cool. Hopefully she'll be updating us soon. You guys, I feel like we've been told the selection is going to become a TV show or a movie every other year for the past decade. Netflix has her right now. They said they're not moving forward with a movie adaptation, so they can, you know, hold on to the rights and maybe come back to it, or they can sell the rights. Eventually, I think it expires and they can resell them again or something. I don't understand why we're not doing this. The fan base is large enough, and I feel compared to other book series, this would not be expensive to produce. You need to rent out a castle Airbnb and then buy a bunch of prom dresses. That's all we need for this. Why? Not a TV show, but a movie is Sunrise on the Reaping. A few months ago, Suzanne Collins announced that there would be a new book in the Hunger Games. It will be coming out March 18th of 2025. It's going to center around the second quarter quell, aka Haymitch's Games. And then of course, I'm pretty sure it was the exact same day that she announced this book that the movie got announced as well. Because obviously, that franchise crushed it. They did such a good job. The movie is coming out November 20th of 2026. Francis Lawrence is directing. He did all of the Hunger Games movies except for the first one. Francis Lawrence, he reads these books. He somehow sees exactly what's going on in my brain and puts it on the screen. I cannot wait for that one. If you want to know more about Sunrise on the Reaping, I have a video detailing everything that we know so far. I will link it about. Now I want to hear from you of which one you're most excited about and if I missed any. I know that I'm very much on the fantasy and young adult side of things, so I'm sure there are tons more books being made into movies that I don't know about. Please let me know in the comments. I will update them on my list of things to keep track of. Please like this video if you liked it. Click subscribe if you want to talk about more book stuff. My name's Katelyn. Thanks for watching. Bye!